Hi everybody, this is Janet Wright. Happy New Year! This is an energy healing recap video where I discuss with you in detail what I did in today's group energy healing, why I did it, and how you can use these same energy healing techniques on yourself in your own healing and meditation practice. So let's get started. Today's date is January 5th, 2018, and this healing was for 71 people currently located in 7 different countries, including 11 kids. The kids are ages 3 to 12 years old. So I know that some of these kids will at least watch the beginning of the video, and some will watch it all the way through actually. So hi kids. Good for you. I'm so glad you got a healing. Yay! And so also, since I'm saying hello to all the adults watching the video, and hello, of course, to the participants that paid to receive this healing that I'll be describing. And of course, hello to all my Energy Geek viewers who watch these videos because they love the triple healings, even when they are not currently participants in the healing. Let's see, and these healings are called Triplet group energy healings because they're a set of 3 healings on Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday. So 3 healings within a week, and so today was the first of the 3 healings on today, January 5th, 2018. And because it's the first healing, I do need to do a lot more general work with people, like flow, to help people get much more present and flowing and safe energetically. I think particularly lately because before, in November and December, it was holiday seasons, which are extra triggering for people. But even now, we're in a big energy shift, December into January, which is a group of, the whole 2 months is an energy shift that goes into 2018. And every new year is an energy shift as well. So that is a factor. So the first healing today was particularly key for that reason, to help everyone get present. And what an exciting time to work with everybody and to work on your own healing. It's really good. So this healing had its own theme, just today's healing, and the theme was being ready for 2018, bringing in angel approved goals and plans. And I will explain that more in a minute. But the set of 3 healings that we're going to have, January 5th, January 7th, January 9th, they have a theme called releasing judgment and regaining innocence. And that also will be an inner child healing. The getting back your innocence involves healing your inner child, which is adorable. Healing inner child is really wild. I mean, there's nobody that couldn't benefit from healing your inner child. Basically, it's like healing little young wounded parts of you. And I'm sure we're gonna even do some past life healing inner child work too in these healings. So, I mean, at some point, because the thing is, both January healings, both triplet sets in January 2018 have the same dual theme of releasing judgment and regaining innocence, inner child healing. And Metatron, who's an archangel, actually is the one who told me. I mean, if you got those recordings, I do these recordings now with the Archangel Metatron, which I'm still getting used to that concept. I don't know, I always work with angels, always. I work with everybody's angels of the clients and my own personal angels, but an archangel is an angel that could help anybody at any time. and has more of a big picture sort of approach and vantage point. And I, in the past, have not worked with archangels. Not that I'm opposed to them at all. I just figured if you have your own set of your own angels, it's so luxurious, you know, why wouldn't you use them, you know? But anyway, so I'm fortunate enough that Archangel Metatron has decided to work with me. So I make these recordings that many of you are aware of already. I just started them for the December recording and the January recording, which are both on my website. And there are free sample videos of like 5 minutes of the recording here on YouTube. So you can look at my channel and search for Metatron, but just my channel, because otherwise you'll find all sorts of kind of, well, whatever. You'll find a lot of stuff if you search YouTube as a whole for that. But anyway, so in those recordings, which you could buy the full-length recordings for $15 each on my website, but, you know, a little spoiler, we won't spoil, but a little message from those recordings, the December and January recordings, is that Metatron viewed December and January together as a big energy shift. And that if you make the most of that energy shift, you are in a really good position to make the most of all of 2018, which, you know, yeah, sign me up. So, and as he was dictating to me, you know, his messages for these recordings, he said, oh yeah, and the theme for both triplet sets for January will be blah, blah, blah. Janet does not know this. Janet just found out now. So yeah, Janet did just find out in that when he was dictating to me that recording. But anyway, so long story short, the theme of this set and even the next set in January is the same, that releasing judgment and regaining innocence, inner child healing. But the sets won't be identical. It'll be sort of the second set will just, you know, do it in a different way with different techniques, and, you know, so it won't be just like a boring repeat at all. Okay, so, but like I said, this healing today is, I really needed it to be, and I did double check with the angels, but as I was looking at the participants and preparing today, you know, earlier today before the healing, I was like, wow, you know, some people were pretty out, you know, and even, you know, people that are usually like well, there were some people that just rock these techniques from these videos, and you can really tell in their energy. It was like, wow, you go, girl, you know, and, or guy, you know, but some people were kind of like, whoa, you know, because December and January, it's a big energy shift, this year. So anyway, that's why today's healing had to be just devoted to, okay, get a grip, you know, bring in your plans for 2018, you know, as much as is healthy to bring in right now. Because it's like, it's as if you're in a new location, but you don't have the map, you know? So you're like, why am I here? What's going on? You know? And so if you start to bring in these plans that you've made with your angels in your sleep, then yeah, you're still in this new location, you know, the energy shift sort of brings you to a feeling of like this new place, but now you have a map. So you're like, oh, okay, this will work. Oh, okay. So you get more of like, get your bearings, you get more of a sense of like, oh, all right, I understand things. So that's what today is. And the idea, one of the concepts I wanted to explain is that you do work with your angels in your sleep. I mean, there are some people that don't, but obviously I recommend that. I have a 3-video set called Sleeping and Waking Up. If you did want to kind of learn about the energy importance of sleep and the waking up process, and, you know, all the potential that you have in your sleep to work with your angels and get healed and restored and, you know, plan really cool stuff for your life in your sleep. But then you need to, so again, that video playlist, if you want to watch it, they're older videos, but the info is really nice. Older meaning my hair isn't all like, you know, super creative. But anyway, it's good. It's good stuff. The video playlist is called Sleeping and Waking Up. But the little nutshell version for you is just that, yeah, you know, anything major you plan in your sleep first with your angels. And so that's what I wanted to bring in. That's what I saw that people were missing. They were missing a lot of flow and presence, which the healing took care of, but also they were missing the map for, you know, where they are now at the start of 2018. Like, they weren't able to bring in, even the people that were rocking technique, like they were having trouble bringing all of it in that they needed at now. It meaning the plans, the energy that everyone has created in their sleep with their angels about, well, this is what I'd really like to do in 2018. This is what I'd really like to, you know, create, work on, experience, etc. And like I said, I really recommend that everyone works with their angels in their sleep. And that can be just, you have an intention, you know, like if you're new to this stuff, your tendency might be to hear a concept like that and be like, but Janet, what do you mean? Are you kidding me? That sounds so complicated. How I didn't even know I had angels and now I'm supposed to work with them and I don't know how to make that happen. You know, so just deep breath. You know, just remember things happen on a spirit level pretty easily, usually. So working with your angels is like that. Your angels, they're already trying to work with you. You just have to be open to it. So that can be as simple as thinking, okay, I will let my angels help and guide me in my sleep. I will let my angels help and guide me in my waking life, right? You know, something like help, guide, and protect. You know, that's sort of the basic concepts. Okay. So again, just an intention. I'm going to let my angels help me in my sleep. I'm going to let my angels help me all the time. And if you're new to that and you've been having really lousy sleep, maybe you haven't been totally listening to your angels in your sleep. Maybe you've been hanging out with some relatives that have really wacky energy in your sleep, or, you know, some work people that you really don't want to waste time with in your sleep. And so you just have to think, okay, I'm gonna listen to my angels, because angels are like spiritual bodyguards and they kind of can whisk you away from situations that are just draining and making you tired. That's what happens sometimes. You can sleep all night but wake up and feel like still tired. That's maybe you didn't listen to your angels enough in your sleep and you know, wasted time, you know, dealing with, you know, your neighbor's drama all night or something on a spirit level. Okay, so again, let's keep it simple. Just let your angels help you in your sleep, right? All right, so those are all the basic concepts that I wanted to go over with you. And so the rest of the video is technique. I'm going to describe to you in 9 different steps the technique that I used in today's 24-minute group energy healing. And